Welcome back to Dream Design. Today we're making doll hair using the latch-hook method. This method will work for any crochet or knit doll. This is the one I'm using. The first thing you need to do is make a wig cap in your doll's hair color. Crochet as you would for the doll's head, but in back loops only, and stop before you would decrease. For my pattern, this means working through route 10. Fasten off at the end of the round. You'll want to weave in the string at the center of the wig cap and leave the one on the outside for sewing to the doll's head. When that's done, set it aside. Next, measure a length of yarn that is at least twice the length you want your doll's hair to be. It's good to leave a little extra in addition so you can trim it later. Make a lot more strands approximately the same length as the first. For finer hair with a wavy texture, split the yarn and separate each ply. Each of these will now be a strand of hair. You've got a pretty good pile going, it's time for the next step. You can always make more strands later. It's up to you whether you want to attach the strands of hair to the cap before or after you sew the cap to the head. I'm going to sew the cap on first. Once you have it situated so it looks good to you, use a yarn needle and the tail we left earlier to make a running stitch all the way around. Sorry for the blurriness here. When that's done, make a knot at the very back of the head where it won't show. And weave in the end under the cap. Now it's time to attach our strands, so we're going to take the first one, and this is a lot like a single crochet. Insert your hook into one of the loops at the base of the cap. Pull up a loop through the center of the strand of hair. Yarn over both ends and draw them through the loop on the hook. Then repeat this with each loop around. This is what your doll will look like when you've done the first round. You can leave her like this, but let's keep going. I'm going to skip a round of loops before the next round of hair. You can always go back and add this for later if you need more volume. Continue skipping one round and working the next. Because my cap was worked in a spiral shape, there will be a step between row ends at the back of the head, but it won't show when I'm done. Sometimes it helps to bring a friend in to help you with this part. Mice and birds are recommended, but cats do okay too. Once you get to the last 2 or 3 rounds, work every stitch in the spiral to avoid leaving gaps. Now all you have to do is arrange the hair how you want it. You could try an updo, or just leave it down. If your chosen style leaves gaps, be sure to add more strands of hair. I haven't decided what I want to do yet, so I'm going to leave mine alone for now. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and found it helpful. If so, please like and subscribe and check out my blog, dreamthenbuild.blogspot.com. If you want the pattern for this doll, it can be purchased on Etsy or Ravelry by clicking one of the links below.